21. It is I, Bulk Lesnar, the guy who can't fit underneath a car, working on cars on the computer because it's the only way I can. Go ahead and do a little couple checking thingies. Go ahead and check my sound and whatnot. Oh man, if you guys caught yesterday's shows, whoo, they were a doozy. They were a doozy last night. I don't like the way I sound on the mic when it's my gaming headphones. Let me go ahead and I gotta hit that button. Bam. Bring it back around town. Alright. Well, as we saw last time, this is just a car mechanic simulator. Go ahead and jump in our file NSFW, Nerd Stuff and Freaking Wrestling, where I try to be the most family friendly NSFW product on the internet. Because we're Nerd Stuff and Freaking Wrestling. And you know, people might be like, oh, well, you're playing car mechanic simulator. You know, that's not really nerdy of you. But, you know, really, car guys are really fucking nerdy. They're like, oh, did you know that you have to hit this with so many inch-pounds of torque in order to get this many PSI out of... I'm like, that sounds really fucking nerdy to me, man. Well, we're back at the shop. And, you know, it's the only shop Ice won't raid. For me to... I didn't say that. You know, let's go ahead and see. Hello, Mr. Telephone. What do we got? Brake system needs fixing. Let's go ahead and take the order so that we can make a little extra scratch. I'm going to go ahead and move the car into lift A. So we only have like a little over 2,000 credits, so we want to make sure we're just doing what we need to. So we need one caliper, one disc ventilated, and a brake pad. So caliper, disc, ventilated pad. So we can come over here to our tablet, come onto the brake system. We need a caliper. We need a brake disc, we need a brake disc ventilated, and we need brake pads. Let's make sure, we'll double check that. Caliper, disc ventilated, and brake pads. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lift this car up now. Arise, car, arise. Car, arise. Arise, car, arise. Car, arise. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start with taking off this tire. And we can already see that this disc is bad, this caliper is bad. More likely the brake pad will be bad too. So. Oh no, look, it's a pretty decent brake pads. Okay. We're going to go ahead, mount part, a new ventilated disc. Bam. We're going to go ahead and check these brake pads. Brake pads are 70%. Here we go. Those brake pads are still fine. But we're going to go ahead and replace those calipers because that was 15%. Bam, bam. And let's go ahead and put our tire back on. Torque specs, what are those? We give it 2 uggas and a dugga. Alright, so that's that side. Let's see. Let's try to... we're going to have to take off this tire so we can have a look at that brake pad. Well, that brake pad looking good to me. Let's go ahead and put this tire back on. Alrighty. Alright, well, I can see here's our brake disc that needs to be replaced. Alright, go ahead and get that caliper off. And these brake pads are good too. Now we're gonna come here. Brake disc. Put the new one on. Brake pads. See the 77, so we're gonna go ahead and use those still. Caliper. Boop boop. You know, this is just how you save the money in the game. In actuality, in real life, you know, if you're doing your brakes, pads, rotors, whatnot, you want to do them at the same time. You don't want to be like, okay, this one's fine. I'm just doing the right tire. I'm doing the left tire. No, do it all at the same time. Keep your shit looking good, wear even. Don't parse out your work, because next thing you know, you're gonna think your brakes are good, and you're gonna wear down your passenger side or some shit, and just problems, man. And look, see, that's the last brake pad. Go ahead and put on some new brake pads. Boom. Put on that caliper. Boom, boom. Usually, depending on how you drive, it might be like every 3 oil changes you need to do like a brake job. It'll be like pads one job, and then rotors, pads and rotors the next time. But yeah, you know, if you keep your rotors look, you know, nice and good. Well, I mean, it's Arizona talk, and I don't know about how the freaking rust belt is. So yeah, we made around $200. So we got no other cars to do right now. So we have no choice but to do our story car, which is the 2015 Griffin Tyro, which looks like a fucking Mini Cooper, I believe is what the car is called. Hi, my name's Joanne. I was referred here by my neighbor. He's a car dealer. I hear that your repair shop has been up and running since quite recently, but you look like a promising mechanic. It is almost annual service time. My buddy doesn't seem to have the missing fluids. I haven't had time for that recently. John mentioned that there was tapping in the camshaft. I don't know what he meant. Perhaps it might make sense to you. Please take care of my car. Have a good day. Change oil. But we just got a new car. Other task. Okay. So this doesn't have any extras, but there's tasks on here that we don't know. So let's see what we can do. Ah, man. So we can just look here, car details, refill brake fluid, refill coolant, refill power steering. Okay, so this is a lube job. This is all up top. Close. We are going to move you into the bay. Pop your hood. So they want brake fluid, coolant, power steering. Let's go ahead and look at that. Boop. You know, escape. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hit additional tools. We're gonna hit that drain tool. Now we're gonna hit that. Alright. There's that for them. Go ahead and click something a little bit closer. Hiya, coolant reservoir. We're going to hit that drain tool again. Let's get rid of all the nasty fluid. And boom. Power steering. Once again, we're going to hit that drain tool. Pull out the old fluid. And fill it with some new fluid. bam. Finish order. That's all they wanted done. Car is hard to control. Ooh, bonus money. Huh. Take order, take order. Alrighty. Move the car inside. Okay. Steering rack. Front end link A and rear sway bar. Alright, so let's come over here to our tablet. Suspension. Sway. So the front sway bar, front end link A. Sway bar, front end link A. Okay. And then sway bar, rear end link. Sway bar, rear end link. Okay. And then steering rack. Rise, car, arise. Car, arise. Rise, car, arise. Car, arise. Sorry. Text message distracted me. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll take care of this thing in the back real quick. It is probably going to be right... I see you. So you got to remove this tire. Alright. The sway arm right here. And this is what we're looking to remove. Boop. I'm going to come back and mount it. Boop. Let's go and put our tire back on. I'm a magician. I'm able to put my bolts back in without seeing them. I'm a fucking demon. Alright. Now for this one, we got to get the steering rack, so no matter what, we got to take off both sides. So let's go ahead and loosen our bolts first. Bam. Bam. Delicioso. Alrighty. Let's see. Got outer tire end rod. Oh, it's a little sticky. Gotta remove that. Alright, so we have this side all done. But this is the one we need to replace. Let's go ahead and give it a little spray. Spray. And so we don't forget, we're going to go ahead and mount this now. Because we'll remember the rest of it, because we got to put the tire and everything back on. But, let's be careful and, not miss a whole bunch of other stuff. Alright. So we gotta get the outer tire rod off. Easy money. Alright, now let's go ahead and we're gonna put our new steering rack in. Boom. Oh, we're already in there. Our inner tie rod. Go ahead and slap that back in there. Outer tie rod. Doesn't matter which one. Put that back on. And our tire. Now what I can do is I can monkey on over like this. Try to zoom out a little bit. You can go ahead and click that. Bam. And should be able to. There we go. Right there, and I can see. I didn't have to walk around this time. Now all my stuff is clean. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop into our card status. Tasks are all done. Let's go and finish order. Got a little bit extra money off of that one. Let's see, other tasks. This might be another lube job. Quick, easy money. Alright, let's pop her up. Let's see what we've got. Brake, coolant, power steering, windshield. It just says to refill, not to freaking... Okay. You know, don't forget also in your own personal lives. Don't forget to check your fluids on your car, especially if you live out here in the desert like I do. You know, it's oil change time. It's time to go get your coolant flushed. Check your brake servo. Make sure you got all your fluids up in there. Boom. This just tells me I made $105 on that. Alright, oh, bonus experience. Boop, boop. Let's take that job. Right. If the next one's not bonus money, we'll go ahead and we'll go move to the next story item. Alright, so what would you like us to do? Change, change, change. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click in here. Boop. Drain tool. We don't want any of that. We don't want any of that. That's all mucky. Alrighty. So the bottles, whatever, will tend to, they tilt when it's done. So, and then. Blub, 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 blub. Alright, now we can go ahead and we can double check. Ba-ba! $130, finished order. So, as I said, if it wasn't bonus CR, I didn't want it. So this is story. Let's go ahead and take her car from her. Nice little PT Cruiser. Woo! Alright. So far I'm not making anything on this car. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to move this in here. Alright, and this is one of those fun things. Alright, so let's go ahead and click on the car. We're going to hit our tools. We're going to do a compression test. Okay, so we know this camshaft is bad. Alright. So we did our compression test. Let's hit our multimeter. Because there's undiscovered parts, so we have to do our test now to kind of see if there's anything we're unaware of. That the client didn't disclose of. Alright, so their electrical is looking good. Check the tread. Tires are looking good. Alright. Full pressure test. Okay, wasn't none there. So we don't need the drain tool, and then next is the OBD2 scanner. We got some bad spark plugs, some ignition coils. So these three might have been the undisclosed parts that we were unaware of. So we go ahead and we come down here. Oh, no, still 4 parts not discovered. Ooh. Yeah, it might have been those, because... Oh, spark plug. Ignition coil. Ooh, I might not have the capabilities of finding that. Toolbox. Cuts. Screen speed. I'll fix it. Parking alley is cheaper. Nope. Brake lathe, workbench. It might be adds a repair table to your garage. Okay. We need this first in order to get these. It might be also something that's required to find on the dyno or the test path. Alright, well, let's see. We're gonna go ahead. Belt tensioner, brake pads, camshaft. So there is a little cheaty way to do things in this game, is you can go ahead and I'm gonna hit that. Right? Now it has highlighted everything that I need to worry about. So, oh, I gotta take this off first. Okay. Oh. It won't let me mess with that until I drain my oil. Okay, well, we're just gonna go ahead and do this because you know, bushings are bad. Ow. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take off that. Let's come to the back. Another bushing. Another bushing. So there's a possibility whatever else is wrong, we will discover along the way. So let's go ahead, tablet. I'm gonna go ahead and whoop, delete that. All right, we need 2 brake pads. I believe. Rubber bushings. Need 4 of those. So let me go ahead and put that back in here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put the brake. Put our caliper back on. Put this tire back on. Actually, needed that. You know, we're under the car right now, so we're doing all the things that are under the car. Well, at the rear of it, I guess to say. So we'll go ahead and get this all back together on this side. Okay. Once that bushing. There's that bushing. Oil filter. Okay. Now we can go ahead and drop up. Okay, let's go ahead and drop her now. Now, as you can see, go to car status. Alright, so now we can unmark the things that we've already done. Alright. Let's go ahead and come up here now. And 4. Okay. Now we need to take these off, the camshaft caps. something's taking me. Is it these? No. Let's see. Okay, in order to get to this, I gotta take off the belt. No? Alright, this one was okay. This timing cover. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I gotta take off this idle roller. I'm gonna take off that belt. I can take off the crankshaft pulley, which lets me take off the timing cover. Okay, which lets me take off the belt tensioner, which I can now take off the serpentine belt, which will allow me to take off the idle roller, which will allow me to take off the cam gear, which then lets me take out my cam shaft. Okay. This is bugging me because there's 4 tasks I don't know. So we need 2 spark plugs, serpentine belt A. I4B. I4B. Okay. Let's see. We just type in I4 and it should give us. We need camshaft, I4B, and then cam gear. I4. Camshaft I4B. Right, camshaft I4B. I4B and cam gear SO. Cam gear. And then, oh, shit, no. Oops. So we need a belt tensioner, idler, up, carpets, idler, idler roller A, and then electronic shops. It's gonna be Ignition. An ignition coil. Two spark plugs. Alright. Capture ignition coil. Two spark plugs. Okay. Alright, so now we gotta start putting shit back together. Camshaft goes in first. Oh, cam gear. Okay. Now we're gonna put on our idle roller. Our serpentine belt. Belt tensioner. Timing cover. Crankshaft pulley. Serpentine belt. Add a roller. Okay. Let's put this manifold back on. Alright. The big drawback to this game is that this takes boop 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 boop. Now I want to put this on, capture B. I want to put this cover on. We're going to put the engine head back on. Alright, so this is Uh. Oh, fuck. Let's just make sure what we got. Alright. Tensioner, brake pad, camshaft. Cam gear, camshaft. Idler roller, ignition coil, oil filter. 1, 2, 3, 4 bushings. Serpentine belt, spark plug. Okay. Change oil, change fluid. Alright, let me go through and let's go ahead and check these things first. Okay. Nope. See if these pop up. Where's my brake servo at? Ah. We will find these parts. Let's start with the easy thing. Let's take off the tires. Shit, we can see that. So back, car parts. See, it's a brake pad and a ventilated. So let's go ahead and get these on. Yep. Woo. Bam, bam. That was 2 of them. It looks like this one might be another one. Oh, it might just be the front brakes and rotors. See, this is why you should always take off the tires when you're doing things. Alright, let's go back here. Ventilated. Brake pad. put it back on. Ventilated. Brake pads. Alright, now let's come back over here. Bam. Other task. Change power. I did this. Alright. Boom. $2,000. Task bonus. Job bonus. Got everything done. Finish order. There's a throttle V6 missing from car. I wasn't trying to keep it. Now let's see. Yeah. Boom. Bam. Oh man. Come over here. Can we get anything in? So we need 10,000 for garage expansion. 15 for that. The dyno. Salvaging. Test path. A second lift. The second lift's not needed until you start doing your own cars. So that way you could work on some cars, leave your car off to the side. Because you don't want to be working two cars at the same time. You're fucking mixing up parts. You know, you're not that guy. You're not that guy. We got another skill point, but I'm waiting. Oh well, then these aren't gonna go up until. So let's see. That's the discounts right here. Let's go ahead and screw a little faster. Alrighty. Bonus experience. Outer tie rod and the steering rack. Okay, so let's go ahead and just go to tablet. Come down here. Steering rack. Outer. Let's delete that. We gotta go all the way up in the air. No, actually we don't. It's tie rod, so boom. We'll come over here. Yeah, okay. do. Just a quick little job. Boom, boom. See, this doesn't provide us anything. This gives us extra money, so we're going to take that one. I think it was just an oil change. Yep. May just be an oil change, but it's extra money on that. Equipment. Equipment. I4 oil filter. Would have been a hell of a lot faster just type in I4. Huh? Do, 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 do. Finish order. Deck order. Change. Okay. Brake, coolant, power steering. Okay. Other tools, drain fluid. air filter, oil filter, fuel filter. Okay. Oil filter. Oh, no. That's the fuel pump. The fuel filter. Going up. Coming back down. I had it on assembly mode, my dumbass. Boom, boom, boom. Yay, we leveled up. When it just says other task, it usually just means refill washer fluid. Yep. Pizzeria, mamma mia. Alright. Air filter, fuel filter, oil filter. Alright. Fuel filter. Boom, boom. Alright. Now let's go ahead and raise you, bad boy. One more time. Second verse, same as the first. Glub, glub, glub. Alright. Boom. Your $9 made off of it. See if there's any bonus money cars. Nope. Alright. A Valicine 2040. 1993. Good morning. Hello, young man. Please help me. I set off on a ride and my car stopped working. It just shut down suddenly. Fortunately, some good young men towed me to your workshop. If it weren't for them, I'd rather not go into it. Please see what you can do to get me up and running again. I have no idea what could have happened. Usually everything was working fine after a 6-month break. Thanks for setting up a workshop here in the middle of nowhere. In the meantime, please allow me to use the restroom. I'll see you soon. Let's go ahead and take his order. I'm gonna move his car right on inside. Okay. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and open this hood. And we're gonna go ahead and do all of our checks. Too old for OBD2. Engine can't be started. Okay. Oh. Wow. Oh. Alrighty. Take you off. Ignition wires. Oh. It got me. So we forgot to drain the coolant reservoir before we pulled the water pump. So we made a mess, and it cost us $50 to clean it up. So we're gonna go ahead and drain the oil. At least right now. Alrighty. I'm gonna take out the drive shaft. Because when you get down to this gearbox, so we can get to this clutch release bearing, clutch pressure plate, clutch plate. I'm looking for my... Okay. Alrighty. So I need an alternator, belt tensioner. Okay, camshaft. Oh. Tablet. Okay. Alternator, I need a belt tensioner. Let's see. I4. Need a cam gear. Okay, I need a clutch plate. Clutch. So I need a clutch plate and a clutch release bearing. Okay. I need a fuel filter and a fuel pump. Okay. Either way. I need that would be in a different folder. I4 again. Let's see. A radiator. Type C. Radiator C. Relays. Let's see. Belts. Serpentine belt I4 SOE. Okay, serpentine belt A. Spark plugs. Let's see, timing belts. Just timing belts. IL4C. A water pump I4. Okay. Oh, no, I wasn't done. I need to go back into electrics. Spark. I need 4 spark plugs. Yeah. Okay. So 4 spark plugs. I need a couple relays. An A and B. Let's see. I need a starter. And I need wires. I need connection wires. There we go. Did I get the alternator? Nope. Alternator, okay, I believe I got everything. So let's go ahead and boop. We're gonna go back to mounting stuff together. Okay. I can't access that underneath. I have to access that over there. Okay, let's drop this. Okay. Alrighty. Go put our spark plugs in. Come over here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I thought it was in assembly mode. Not too. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Almost done with this car. Yeah. We've almost hit 10 grand. We would have hit 75.5 if I wasn't a dumbass. That's extra experience real quick. Almost missed that. What do you want me to do? Change brake fluid, change coolant. Alrighty, well, I'm about to wrap up here. Just a moment. Just make sure, poop, 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 poop. All extra scratch. I guess we'll do one more. This is bonus money. This is how this game gets you. Is like I'm done. It's just like just one more, just one more. Just one more. What's the hurt? What's it gonna hurt? One more. One more. 2 outer tire on front sway or rear shock absorber. Alright. 2 outer tie rods, sway bar front end link A. Boom. Let's go ahead. It's that. We're gonna come over here, come down to suspension. Let's see. Transfer correctly. As for outer tie end rods, outer tie end rods. tie rods. Outer tie furnace one. A, and then rear shock absorber. A. Rear shock absorber A. My boy be drag racing or something. He got slick tires. Ah, another you. Alright, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Finish order. You get out of there. Alrighty, we'll actually go ahead and we'll call it here for the day. We're getting close to 10 grand. Will we go buy our own car? Will we go? Well, will we get an expansion? Will we buy a dyno? Who knows? We need more money. That's all it is. We need more money. So, everybody.